Good day, doctor. My name is Tarmina. My metric number is S70812. Today I want to present about data entry and problem solve 4.5. So let's start. Okay, first I want to create database. Save it. Create. I need to do 4 tables. First is customer, second is inventory, third is sale, fourth is sales inventory. Design view. First is customer. Customer ID. Customer ID. This one is short text. Customer name. Customer name. This one is short text too. And then third one is city, short text. And then state, short text. And then credit limit. Credit limit. This one is currency. And then delete primary key. Delete primary key. And then save. Yes. And then second one is inventory. Query. Save. And then this one is item ID. Item ID, short text. Description, short text. And then standard cost is currency. Fourth is list price is currency. Quantity on hand is number of the primary key, and then save it. Okay, third one is sales. Okay, invoice short text. And then sale date or time. Okay, and then salesperson is short text. And then customer ID is short text. Amount is currency. And then delete primary key and save. Okay, the last one is create table is sales inventory. Okay, so that one is invoice also. Short text. And then second one is item ID, short text. Quantity, number. And then sell price is currency. And then delete the primary key and save. Now I want to fill up the data, expanded the data. Okay, after I do the database and data entry for all the customer inventory, sales and sales inventory, now I'm going to solve the problem 4.5 A until L. So before we do the question, I need to add on the key, primary key of for customer. For customer, design view, I need to add on the key and then save. And then for inventory as well, design view, primary key, and then save. And then for sales also, design view, primary key, and save. So first I need to go to database tool, and then relationship, and then inventory, sales inventory. Okay, we need to link, so we need to click the item ID and then create. We need to put the item ID and then create. We will get the linked, and then now sales and customer. Okay, sales and customer. Okay, we need to link sales with the sales inventory, so invoice, column, left column name is invoice and invoice. Okay, great. Okay, and then we need to click for customer ID. We need to click new, and then left is sales, and then right is customer. Left is customer ID and right name is customer ID. Okay, and then create. Yes. Okay, and then we need to save this. Okay, save. After that, we need to create queries for all the question. Okay, for the question number, question A, for which items are there at least 100 units in quantity on hand. So create queries design. So this is the answer for question A. So we need to copy and then paste it over the question. For question B, what were the item number, price and quantity of each item sold on invoice number 103? Okay, let's do this question. So create query design, and then we need to add sales and sales inventory. For the field, we need to add invoice, and then item ID, and then quantity, and then sell price. And then for the invoice, for the criteria, I need to add this and 103 this and run it. So this will be the answer for question B. Now for the question C, right, we need to create query design, and then we need to put customers and also sales, and then for the customer name, and then sales person, we need to total up. Then for the criteria, we need to write Martinez and then run it. So this is the answer for question C. Okay, let's look at the question D. List invoice, sales date, salesperson, customer name, and amount of the invoices whose amount is more than $1,500. Sort the amount from largest to smallest. So now we need to create a query design, and then customer and sales, and then for the field we need to write invoice, and then sale date and sales person, and then customer name, and then amount. Okay, for the amount we need to sort as descending, and then we need to, for the criteria, we need to write more than $1,500, and then run it. So this will be the answer for question D. Okay, now for the question E, list invoice, item ID, description, sell price, list price, quantity, and complete the extension sell price times quantity for all items sold where the sell price is different than the list price. Sort by item ID in descending order. So let's look into it. Okay, so now I need to create query 5. Okay, we need to take inventory, then we need to take sales and sales inventory. Okay, for the field we need to write invoice, and then we need to write item ID, and then we need to write description, and then we need to write sell price, and then list price, and then quantity. Okay, extension, and then tables, sales inventory, sell price, and then close bracket times quantity. So now for the sales price, right, for the criteria we need to write more than and less than list price, and then for the item ID we need to descending, and then run it. So this will be the answer. Need to copy and paste. Question F, compute the profit margin for each item sold. Calculate the profit margin as sell price minus standard cost over sell price. List invoice, sale dates, item ID, sell price, quantity, and compute profit margin. Short by profit margin in descending order. So let's look onto it. Okay, now so we need to create the query design, and then we need to add inventory of sales, sales inventory, and then for the field we need to type invoice, and then we need to type sale date. Okay, and then we need to type item ID, and then sell price, and then quantity. Okay, for the profit margin we need to bill it. Okay, here we need to write profit margin, okay, table, sales inventory, sell price, okay, minus inventory standard cost, divide with the selling price. Okay, the selling price. For the sort we put a descending order. Okay, and then run it. So this will be the answer for the question F. For the question G, compute the profit for each line of the invoices. Calculate profit as sell price minus standard cost times with quantity. List invoice, sale date, item ID, sell price, quantity, and compute profit. Sort by invoice in ascending and the profit in descending order. So let's look into it. So now we need to create the query design, and then we need to add inventory, sales and sales inventory. For the field we need to put invoice, and then this one sale date, and then item ID, and then sell price, then quantity, and then standard cost, and then we need to click the bill one. Okay, and then we need to write profit. Okay, and then sales inventory, sell price, and then minus inventory, and then standard cost, and then times sales inventory, quantity, and then okay, the sort is descending order, and then run it. So this will be the answer for question G. So you need to copy everything and paste it. Okay, now for the question H, how many sales transactions were made in October? Name your output column number of sales. Okay, let's do this. Okay, we need to create the query design again, and then only sales. For the field is sale date, and then between hash we need to build the build number of sales. So write number of sales, and then count sales, sale date, then okay. Okay, and run it lah. The answer is only 7. Then copy and paste. Okay, for the I, how many customers live in Arizona? List the state and count of the customers. Okay, let's do it. Okay, so for the group by, we need to change to expression, and then for the state, we need to delete the tick and then run it. Okay, so the answer is 3. Copy and paste it. Question J, how many customers live in each state? List the state and count of customers. Sort the list alphabetically by state. Okay, let's do it. Okay, now we need to create the query design, and then take customer, and then state, and then this one is ascending, and then this one we need to build count of customer dot total up, then expression, and okay, run it. So this is the answer. We need to copy and paste it. Okay, for the K question, how much did each salesperson sell based on sales amount? List salesperson and total amount, short from largest to total amount to smallest. Okay, let's do this. Okay, now we need to create query design, and then okay, we need to take sales, and then for the fields, salesperson, and then amount, and then total it, and then here is descending. Okay, and then run. So this is the answer for question K, query 11. So for the last question, L, how many units of each item were sold? List item ID, description, and total sold, sort on total sold in ascending order. Okay, let's do this. Okay, like as usual, create query design, and then we need to put inventory, sales inventory. Okay, and then for the field, item ID, and then description, and then quantity, and then total sum. Quantity is ascending order, and run it. So this is the answer. Copy and paste it, and that's all. Thank you.